Hey guys, it's John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Great to be with you tonight. It is always wonderful to be with you every time I'm live or recording for you guys to watch later on at another time. So great to be with everyone here tonight. Whenever you're choosing to listen. If you're thirsty, feel free to go get yourself some RO water, maybe a snack, a piece of fruit, a candy, or something healthy or not. That's totally up to you guys. If you are new here, I want to take this opportunity to personally welcome you to Inspirations for Your Life. If you are coming back, well, I want to say welcome back and thank you so much for joining us again. Really do appreciate those that are listening the first time and those that are coming back to listen to us over and over again. Really, really do appreciate that. If you have not heard about us before, be sure to check out believemeachieve.com for, of course, more of my amazing, inspiring creations, which you can do 24 hours a day after the show, that is, at believemeachieve.com. Well, you know, we have a great master topic for the week, which is actually coming to a close tonight because this is actually day 7. And so the master topic of the week is the mindset shifts that change everything. And tonight's show is a really, really good one. Well, they're always great topics, guys, always really good topics. So, you know, when we think about things that maybe motivate us, things that empower us, this is what's great. So tonight is Let Go of Excess, Series 4, Show 37, Episode number 7. So without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, everyone, I definitely want to get the show started. So welcome again, everyone, to Inspirations for Your Life. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, and of course, also a coach and a passionate lifelong learner. Each week, I'm here to help you discover the habits and the mindsets that unlock true purpose, productivity, and passion in your life and work. So tonight, I'm talking about letting go of excess, not just to tidy up our spaces, but to uncover clarity, peace, and joy at the deepest heart levels. Number 1, guys, is declutter for instant mental clarity. Yes, declutter for instant mental clarity. Very, very important. When your environment is messy, your mind struggles to focus, but each step you take to clear a shelf, organize a drawer, or streamline your workspace immediately reduces mental noise. Studies confirm that decluttering can decrease stress hormones and boost your ability to process thoughts and make fast, clear decisions. This is true, and they've proven it. An orderly space trains your brain to think resourcefully and, of course, creatively. Number 2, you ready for number 2? I know you are. Ditch what drains you. Keep what sparks the joy in you. It's easy to hold on to commitments, relationships, and possessions out of guilt or a habit, but many of these things quietly drain us. And when you start saying yes only to what excites you, you notice fresh energy and genuine happiness all around you. Curate space and calendar with intention, and you'll fuel your days with pure joy. Are you ready for number 3? Number 3 is less stuff, less stress, more you. Let me say that again. Less stuff, less stress, more you. With every possession or task you release, you shed invisible stress. You also restore time, space, and identity. Simplifying lets the real you rise up, unburdened by clutter and ready to pursue dreams confidently. Number 4, guys, free your space. Watch energy shift. It really does. Clearing even a small area immediately lightens the mood. Your space feels vibrant and open. Inspiration finds room to land. Decluttering isn't just about less. It's about making way for renewed motivation, health, and, of course, joy. Number 5, guys, letting go equals unlocking freedom. We've all been told that more is always better. But real freedom is found when we release what doesn't serve us anymore. Old mindsets, overstuffed closets, recurring frustrations. You see, by making the choice to letting go of these things, you give yourself permission to move, to choose anew, and to explore opportunities that truly fit. Number 6, guys, cut the noise. Find your core vibe. Every overloaded shelf, an overbooked day is a distraction to you. As you reduce life's noise, you rediscover your unique passions and power. With fewer distractions, your intuition, energy, and goals come through louder than ever before. Number 7, guys, lose baggage to gain blessings. It's only when you set down emotional and physical baggage that your arms are free to, welcome new experiences. Each time you release something old, you create room for opportunity, relationships, or blessings that couldn't reach you before. Number 8, guys, remember to make room for adventure, not clutter. Stuff takes time, space, and money to manage. Adventurers fuel your spirit. When you free your schedule and your surroundings, you allow room for play, travel, and all the spontaneous moments that make life rich and full to be part of. Number 9, guys, too much time for a rest, right? Well, too much time, it's actually time for a reset. You do need a rest. You need a reset. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or stuck, try a reset. Even a few minutes decluttering your bag or computer files can give you a sense of control and refresh your sense of possibility, helping you return to, life's priorities with full optimism. Simplicity. Number 10 is the real splurge. Living simply isn't deprivation. It's luxury. When you pare down what remains, it's truly valued and it brings happiness. Minimalism heightens gratitude, making every moment and item feel, abundant and a joy to be part of your life. Number 11, guys, your future isn't hiding under piles. Big ideas aren't buried under clutter. They need space to emerge. By clearing away expired plans, unused items, and doubts, you give dreams fresh air to breathe and space to bloom. And I think a lot of people feel that if they clutter, that they're probably going to get somewhere, but no, they're just going to get more frustrated, and then they're going to lose what they were working on. Number 12, guys, break up with what holds you back. Is that a relationship? Is it a mindset? Or stuff that no longer serves or fits your limits for growth anymore? Lovingly let go and honor your journey, and it'll fuel your transformation so your most vibrant self can step forward. And I think a lot of people are afraid to empower this part of themselves. What happens if I do this? What's going to happen to me? And if I do this, and it changes me, what do I do? Number 13, guys, release, refresh, revive. The 3 R's. Release, refresh, and revive. Decluttering is a cycle. As you release, your space feels refreshed and new energy and ideas come alive. It's not just about organizing. It's about continuous renewal and the freedom to change. Number 14, guys, strip away shoulds. Choose what matters. Much of what we keep physically and mentally stems from other people's shoulds, woulds, coulds. Letting go and making the choice to let go clears your path, helping you say yes only to the goals and the core values that genuinely light you up. You know, if you've ever noticed this, guys, when you do things that you want to do, you light up, you know, like a Christmas tree. Because a lot of times people get so stuck that they just don't know where to turn or what to do. And the truth of the matter is, all you need to do is take a reset. And you can do this, guys. You really can. Number 15, clear space, clear mind, clear path. Decluttering is like pulling back the weeds on the trail, you know, shaving layers of the onion. Each item or worry that you remove lets you see the way ahead more clearly. So every step you take has greater purpose and confidence. It's like an extra flashlight along the way of a dark journey. Number 16, guys, chasing more, try cherishing less. The hunt for quote unquote more never ends. Gratitude for what you have opens true fulfillment. When you savor less, you experience deeper connections, richer moments, and lasting satisfaction. Number 17, guys, minimalism equals maximizing meaning. When you surround yourself only with what you need and love everything, it gains new significance in your life. Focus has a way of amplifying meaning, turning what's left into a celebration of your own unique personal story. And I think this is the problem with a lot of people in life they face is that, you know, they try to be in someone else's story, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you need to be in your own story, right? You have an amazing story and you want to be part of that story. And you don't need to copy what other people are doing. You're very wise. You're very smart. And there's a lot that you can do, but realize your story needs to be told. Okay? Your story needs to be told. And I think this is an important thing to really come to terms with. We all have our own stories. But if we're trying to be the characters of someone else's, we can never put on our own play. We can never live our own life. You see, our characters inside are really itching to get out. I mean, they want to have fun. They want to enjoy. And that story needs to be told. Everything. Number 18, extra blocks your best life. Excess is like dust on a masterpiece. As you remove what's not needed, your talents, your vision, and your best life emerge. Clear, bold, and unhindered. And I know that sounds like something that is just, you know, cliche, but you know what? It's not cliche. It is the truth, guys. It is the absolute truth. Okay? It is absolutely the truth. And by saying truth, I mean this is who you are inside. This is what it means. This is what it means to be the best version of you. Number 19, guys, space to breathe lets you soar like an eagle. Just as your lungs need open air, your spirit needs space to dream. When you choose to declutter, you open up the possibility for creativity to come in, connections to come in, and genuine peace to be part of your life. I know you might be saying, John, I don't understand all this. And you don't need to understand every moment of it. All you need to realize is that your purpose can take you to the next point. Have you ever played a game? It's like a, what do you call it? Like a treasure hunt or, scavenger hunt. And I love the ones where you go on the hunt and you find the first clue, and then the first clue says something else like a riddle. And then you have to figure out, well, what is that? And then you have to go to that place and find that clue or whatever. And you just keep going on and on. And the amount of genuineness, I remember the first time I played this, it was actually in St. Peters, Florida. It was actually at a vendor event that I went to, that I was invited to. And they were having us do things like take pictures. They even gave us like a throwaway camera. And this stuff was really cool. But you know what it got us to do? It got us to figure out who we were. It got us to connect with people that oftentimes were very stuffy because there were vendors there and we were, partners buying from these vendors. And so it was really a very unique kind of situation. They called it a bar crawl. And, you went to the different bars, but on the way to the bars, you might have had to take a picture of the group or something. And it was fun. And so when we can live with that genuineness, with that purpose, with that excitement that we love to be alive, that's what life's about, guys. Number 20, every goodbye to clutter is a hello to peace. Letting go isn't a loss, guys. I know it might sound like one, but trust me, it's not. It's actually an invitation to serenity. Each item, each habit, or each worry released is one step closer you're taking to being calm, focused, and deep contentment. I think when we talk about letting go, there's a certain part of us that maybe gets fearful. We're losing control. But really, we're not losing control. We're gaining something. So letting go actually gives us control. That's an interesting concept. So the more we let go, the more we gain control. What are some things you can let go of? Well, you can let go of some bad habits. You can let go of some controlling relationships. You can let go of always saying yes to people when you need to say yes to yourself first. Remember, every time you say no to someone else, you're actually saying yes to yourself. And you deserve, ladies and gentlemen, to say yes to yourself more. Here's why. If you do not have a full cup, okay, you can't be able to help yourself. If your cup isn't full and you can't help yourself, you're never going to be able to help others. So all these people say, I'm going to try to help you. And I admire this. But if they can't help themselves first, they really have no business trying to help anyone else because, well, they need to be whole first. And I think when we talk about this whole week, because, we've talked about so many things this week, right? And kind of, this is kind of like a wrap up of the week, right? I think the biggest thing that most people probably don't understand is that you have more power than you think. More power than you think. We talked about planning before acting, right? Accepting human limits, valuing our time, choosing kindness voluntarily, not because we have to, but because we want to. Seeing people beyond labels, stopping the labeling of people. And that's something that was very childish, but people still do it today. Adults do it. It's pitiful. Weigh your commitments, guys. Make sure you know what it's costing you to do something. And let go of the excess. I know when we talk about letting go of the excess, this sounds like something that is so, I don't know, crazy, if you will. But if you just take a moment to ask yourself, what's one thing I could let go of this month? Is there something in my life that I could literally detach myself from? Think about it. By giving up one thing, you may have time for something else or many other things. I know a lot of people that over volunteer. They want to help and they want to be nice, but then the problem is that they're running themselves ragged. They have no energy for themselves anymore. I think these are big problems that can affect our health. They can affect our attitude, our life, and that joy, that bliss that we live for so much. If I say to you, let go, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You get fearful, like, oh my gosh, like what? When I first say let go, you remember I think this was many years ago, where they had the let go experiment. And so the way it works is you're around some people, supposedly you trust, and they're standing behind me and I'm standing about a foot in front of them. And then I just fall and trust that somebody there is going to catch me. That's pretty wild, right? Knowing that you can let go of a thought. And by letting go of a thought, you actually get more peace, more serenity. Guys, make a choice to let go of judgment. When we let go of judgment, we become empowered and we empower others. That's priceless, guys. What else can we let go of? We can let go of toxic relationships. Maybe we feel like we can't get out of the relationship because we're so tied. Maybe we need to become a little bit uncomfortable and break the tie. That is, if it's not working. Of course, you want to try to work it out, but I don't want you to get abused in a relationship. Whether that's platonic, non-platonic, whether it's in a business world setting, whether it's in a personal world setting. And I think sometimes people try to manipulate others. So when you tell somebody to let go of something, it's not so you can gain more control. It's so that person can have more serenity and tranquility in their life. That's very powerful, guys. If I asked you something, of everything you do in one day, what is one thing you could say you want to let go of? Is it stress? Is it certain commitments that you have? Is it maybe a bad habit you want to get rid of? Maybe it's overeating. Is it the fact that you're scared of something? Is it a stereotype that maybe you've been associated with, but you don't fit into, and you want to lose that stereotype? Maybe it's letting go of letting people take advantage of you. Maybe it's letting go of being quiet all the time. Maybe it's letting go of doing things the same way over and over and over again. You know, Einstein said something really smart many, many years ago. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's insanity. So if you market to the same people or the same way for, let's say for, for people you're trying to sell to, and if you do that, and let's just say, let's say it doesn't work, but then you keep doing that over and over again, and you don't get anywhere. That's insanity, guys. That is the pure definition of insanity. And I want to tell you right now that this is something you can change. Another wise person said to me, John, we can only have success in things that we can measure. So if we can measure something, that means that we can change the way we are doing something. Letting go also might mean letting go of always being right. Maybe you have to always be right all the time. Being right is not all it's cracked up to be all the time. Maybe you need to figure that out. Maybe you're talking about letting go of your old ways. Maybe you're letting go of something that served you when you were younger, but maybe doesn't serve you anymore, doesn't have a place anymore for you. Maybe you've grown out of that, but out of fear, it's like you don't want to get rid of it because you feel if you get rid of it, then what's that going to do to me? I think the reason why people don't want to let go is they're afraid that if they let go of this, they may fail. They also feel that if they let go of this, they may be successful, and they're also fearful of that too. These are pretty wild things, guys. If you let go of an object, what happens to the object? Well, let's see if I have an object here. I actually have a screwdriver and I have a pen. You guys can't see this, but I'm holding these up to the mic and I'm dropping them. And guess what? They dropped at exactly the same time. I have a remote control here and I have a pen. They dropped at exactly the same time. So when we think about how we relate to things, we may be concerned that by letting go, that maybe we're letting somebody down. But really, we're not. It's just a perception. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining me here. Again, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur on Inspirations for Your Life. Remember, every step toward less is a leap toward more of what really matters. Connect with me later on at believemeachieve.com, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Have a wonderful evening or a wonderful day, everyone.